Right. Today I am going to discuss about the racemose inflorescence with sessile flowers. So in this topic I am going to discuss about the head inflorescence. Head inflorescence. So here in this head inflorescence, peduncle is highly condensed and discoid shaped. So here the peduncle is highly condensed and discoid shape. So here this is the peduncle. This portion is called peduncle. This peduncle is highly condensed and then to form the discoid shape. This is the discoid. Here this is the peduncle. So the peduncle is highly condensed and discoid shape. And arrangement and opening of flowers. Arrangement and opening of flowers are called centripetal succession. Centripetal succession. Here on the peduncle, this is the peduncle. This portion is called peduncle. On the peduncle, the flowers are arranged in the centripetal manner. Centripetal succession. Okay, na? So here in this, what is the centripetal? Centripetal means on the peduncle flowers are there. At the peripheral side flowers. This is a peripheral side. So in peripheral side flowers are first open. Then at the center of the, this is the center of the inflorescence. So after the peripheral side flowers are open, then in the center position of the flowers are there. These flowers are after open. So this is called centripetal succession. Means at the peripheral side flowers are first open, then center of the peduncle some flowers are there, these flowers are open later. So like this the opening of flowers from the peripheral side to the center, this type of arrangement is called that is centripetal succession. So on the peduncle, which type of flowers are there? The flowers are bracteate. Sessile and unisexual or bisexual flowers. Unisexual or bisexual flowers are present on the that is condensed peduncle. So here the flowers are bracteate, sessile, unisexual or bisexual flowers are present on the condensed peduncle, So these are flowers are present in the head inflorescence. So next the bracts. So the bracts of flowers modified into involucre. So this is the involucre is the modification of bract. So this is the bract. So this bract is, so this is the bract and this is the bract. So these bract is modified into the involucre. Okay, na? So this is the bract of the head inflorescence. So next, on the condensed peduncle, a small sessile flowers on the peduncle. A small sessile flowers are called florets. Florets. These are the most important concept in the head inflorescence. So in head inflorescence, the florets are there. These are florets. So here these are on the peduncle, condensed peduncle, the florets are arranged in the centripetal manner. This is the centripetal manner. Okay. So on the condensed peduncle, the small sessile flowers are called florets. Okay. So these florets are present in the head inflorescence, is the main characteristic feature of the head inflorescence. Okay. So these florets are present on the condensed peduncle. This is a condensed peduncle. On the condensed peduncle, florets are arranged in the centripetal succession. Okay. So here in a head inflorescence, that is two types of florets are there. Two types of florets. In a head inflorescence, two types of florets are there. Two types of florets. What are the two types of florets in head inflorescence? The first one is here, florets. Florets are two types. Florets are two types. First, ray florets. Ray florets. Second one is disc florets. Disc florets. Ray florets and disc florets. So what are the characters of the ray florets? So the ray florets are female. Ray florets are female, zygomorphic with lingulate flowers. So these are characters of the ray florets. Ray florets are female, zygomorphic with lingulate corolla. Okay, na? So where is the ray florets on the peduncle, condensed peduncle? The ray florets are present at the peripheral side of the condensed peduncle. So here this is the condensed peduncle. So on the condensed peduncle, so these are ray florets. So this is a ray floret. This is a ray floret. So this one is also ray floret. Okay, na? So here this is the peripheral side. This peripheral side ray florets are there. Ray florets. Okay. So here the ray florets are female, zygomorphic with lingulate corolla at the peripheral side of the condensed peduncle. At the peripheral side of the condensed peduncle, ray florets are there. Ray florets. So these are only female flower. See, we can see diagram of ray florets. Diagram of ray florets. See here. So this is the ray floret. So, this ray floret is consisting of this is the ovary, this is the ovary, this is the bract. So, at the base of the ovary the bract is there, and this is the sepal, this is sepal. So, this is a petal or corolla. So, these corolla is lingulate like structure, it is like tongue like structure, this is the petal. So, petal of the ray floret, this is corolla. Corolla is lingulate structure, it is like a tongue like structure. Okay, na? Right. So, next in this ray floret only female flower is there, only female flower. This is the ovary, inside the ovary ovule is there, this is the style, this is the style, this is the stigma, this is the stigma. In this ray florets there is no stamens, there is no stamens, this is the ray florets are female flowers with zygomorphic and lingulate flowers. So, this is the ray florets. So, next what is the disc floret? What is the structure of the disc floret? Disc floret. See here, disc florets. Disc florets. So, here disc florets are bisexual flowers, and tubular corolla, and the disc florets are bisexual, tubular corolla, and that is actinomorphic flowers. So, here what is the diagram of disc florets? So, here this is the disc floret. This is the sepal, this is the corolla. Corolla is a tube like structure, this is the tube like structure, means the disc florets are bisexual, tubular corolla, and actinomorphic flowers. So, this is the ovary, ovary with ovules are there. Okay, na? Right. This is the ovary. See here, this is the disc florets. Like this disc florets are there. In head inflorescence, this is the sepal, this is ovary. Okay. So, here this is the sepal. So, this is a tube like corolla, it is the tube like corolla. Okay. So, in this ovary it contains that is the style and stigma. This is the style, this is the stigma, So, here the stamens are there, here this is one stamen, this is the one stamen. So, these stamens are attached to the petals, this is called epipetalous condition. So, here these stamens in this disc florets that is the most important characteristic is there, that is the anthers of the stamens are united. These anthers are united and filaments are free. Anthers are united and filaments are free. This condition is called syngenesious. Syngenesious stamens are present in the disc florets. Okay, na? So the disc florets are bisexual, tubular, corolla and actinomorphic flowers. So where is the disc florets are present on the condensed peduncle? The disc florets are present at the center of the condensed peduncle. Okay, na? So here two types of florets are present in the head inflorescence. Okay, right. So next, in this head inflorescence, there are two types of head inflorescence are there. Two types of head inflorescence. First one is homogamous head. Homogamous head. Homogamous head. What is the homogamous head? See here, the head inflorescence with either disc florets or ray florets. Ray florets on the condensed peduncle. On the condensed peduncle. Okay, na? So here homogamous head means, so here the head inflorescence are two types. The first one is homogamous head, second one is heterogamous head. In homogamous head, the head inflorescence with either disc florets or ray florets. So both are not present in the homogamous head. Either disc florets are there, either disc florets or ray florets. Any one floret is present on the condensed peduncle. So this type of inflorescence is called homogamous head inflorescence. What are the examples for the homogamous head inflorescence? That is chrysanthemum. And one more example is there. This is the tacitus. Tacitus is the example for the homogamous head. So here chrysanthemum and tacitus. So tacitus is the marigold scientific name. Okay, na? Marigold plant scientific name, that is the tacitus. So chrysanthemum and tacitus, these two are, they contains only either disc florets or ray florets. Okay, not both are present in homogamous head inflorescence. Okay, na? Right. So second head inflorescence is called heterogamous head inflorescence. Heterogamous head inflorescence. Heterogamous head inflorescence. So in this type of inflorescence, the head inflorescence, with ray florets and disc florets, both are present on the condensed peduncle. On the condensed peduncle, ray florets are there as well as that is a disc florets are there. Ray florets are present at the peripheral side of the condensed peduncle and disc florets are present at the center of the condensed peduncle. So, this is the heterogamous head inflorescence. So, heterogamous head inflorescence they contains that is a ray florets and disc florets on the condensed peduncle. This is called heterogamous head inflorescence. What are the examples? That is the Tridacts and Helianthus. Tridacts and Helianthus. These two are examples for the heterogamous head inflorescence. Okay, na? So these are two types of head inflorescence. Two types of head inflorescence. First one is homogamous head inflorescence. They are observed in Tacitus and Chrysanthemum, and heterogamous head inflorescence they contains both ray florets and disc florets. This is called heterogamous head inflorescence. They are observed in Tridacts procumbens and Helianthus annuaceae. Helianthus is the scientific name of sunflower. Scientific name of sunflower plant. So this is the example for the heterogamous head inflorescence. Okay, na? So this is the head inflorescence. This head inflorescence is the characteristic feature of the Asteraceae family. Asteraceae family members plants they contains that is the head inflorescence. Okay, na? So this is the head inflorescence. So next this is the simple head inflorescence. This is only simple head inflorescence. Next in some plants you will observe in compound head also. Compound head inflorescence. Compound head inflorescence. Okay, na? So this is a compound head inflorescence. Means here what is the characteristic feature of the compound head inflorescence? This head inflorescence means compound head inflorescence is in this compound head inflorescence, that is a peduncle is branched. Peduncle is branched. So this is called compound head. Compound head head inflorescence the contains a branched peduncle, that is called compound head inflorescence. What is the example for compound head inflorescence? That is the echinaps. Echinaps is the example for the compound head inflorescence. In compound head inflorescence the peduncle is branched. That's why that is the compound head inflorescence. Remaining characters are all same like this in a simple head inflorescence. Okay, na? So this is the compound head inflorescence. So in head inflorescence is the advanced characteristic feature of the head inflorescence is the advanced characters in angiosperms. So it is the advanced characteristic feature of the advanced characters of the angiosperms. Angiosperms means, so in this head inflorescence the condensed peduncle is there. On the condensed peduncle the different types of florets are present on the condensed peduncle. That's why this is the advanced characteristic feature of the angiosperms, that is the head inflorescence. Okay, na? So here in this head inflorescence is the characteristic feature of the Asteraceae family. So, head inflorescence is the characteristic feature of the Asteraceae family. What are the identification characteristic features of the Asteraceae family? Here, that is the Asteraceae family, the bracts are modified into the involucre. So, what are the identification characteristic feature of the Asteraceae family? That is, the first one is the bracts are modified into involucre. Next, sepals. The sepals are modified into hair-like structure, structure is called pappus. This is the most important characteristic feature in the Asteraceae family. So, next one is the petals, means corolla. In this Asteraceae family, corolla is contains that is some plants corolla means petals are tubular in structure, some florets having that is the ligulate corolla is there. Some plants florets are tubular corolla, and some plants flowers means florets contains that is a ligulate corolla. Here sepals are 5. Sepals are 5. Sepals are 5. Sepalous condition. Here that is the petals are 5. That is a petalous condition. Petalous condition. So now some petals are tubular in structure and some petals are ligulate in structure. Okay, that is the next androecium. That stamens are 5. That is a Gynesius stamens are present in the Asteraceae family. Gynesius means the anthers are united and filaments are free. That is the Gynesius stamens observed in the androecium of Asteraceae family plants. Okay, na? Right. Next, Gynesium. What is the characters of the Gynesium in Asteraceae family? Right, Gynesium. Here in this Asteraceae family, Gynesium is bicarpellary, syncarpous, unilocular, inferior ovary with basal placentation. So this is the basal placentation is the characteristic feature of the Asteraceae family. So here in Asteraceae family, flowers Gynesium is bicarpellary, syncarpous, unilocular, inferior ovary with basal placentation. And in Asteraceae family, the fruit is Sepsella. Fruit is there. This is the most important characteristic feature of the Asteraceae family. Sepsella. What is the Sepsella? Sepsella fruit is single seeded fruit. Single seeded fruit is present in the Asteraceae family members. So these are simply that is identification characteristic feature of the Asteraceae family. So, in Asteraceae family we will observe that is a head inflorescence. In head inflorescence the peduncle is condensed and discoid shaped. On the peduncle two types of florets are arranged in the centripetal manner. At the peripheral side of the peduncle ray florets are there. At the center of the peduncle disc florets are there. Okay na? So, this is the head inflorescence. Okay na? Thank you.